Welcome you back to Frost Field in Hope as we get you ready for Game 3 of today. Earlier today was Mayport CG over Oak Grove 10-0 in 5 innings. Then Hillsborough Central Valley defeated Finley Sharon Hope Page 5-1 in 7 innings. Now we get ready for our semifinals with Mayport CG and Thompson, the 3-seed Mayport CG, 2-seed Thompson. And after that, we'll have the top seed Hatton Northwood taking on the 4-seeded Hillsborough Central Valley. That's our 4 games here today. We're ready for game number 3. Mayport CG, Thompson coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsborough, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsborough, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsborough, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsborough. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Number 2 seed Thompson, number 3 seed Mayport CG. That's the matchup now in the District 6 Independent League Baseball Tournament. Let's go with some pregame coaches' comments. Catching up first with the head coach for Thompson, Ryan Dalslager.
And Coach, I know a good regular season, able to get the number 2 seed, but now tournament time, a whole new animal.
Yep, tournament time, anything can happen. Baseball is a weird sport. You really have to show up and play your best baseball, and just kind of hope that the luck falls your way.
First time that I guess I've seen you at least so far this year. Just kind of talk about the season, kind of how it progressed. Without the spring season, to being able to organize this and still get a chance for them to play ball this year.
Yeah, it's a weird start to the year for sure, where you don't have the experience that you normally have coming in, but we have great senior leaders on the team, and they're able to get things up and running and help the younger kids along. And we've really stepped up 1 through 9, and our bench players, everyone's really come together for this kind of weird year.
Talk about here your opponents in Mayport CG, a quality team, the 3 seed, able to pick up a big victory here today to advance here in the tournament.
Yeah, they're a great team. They're solid. They're not going to shoot themselves in the foot. They're going to come out and they're going to compete, and it's going to be a tough game all the way through to the last out.
Who you got on the mound today, and what are you looking for him for success?
Today we're throwing Jacob Dick. He throws pretty consistent. He throws strikes. He's going to let the defense make plays for him, and hopefully at the end of the day he comes out on top.
And offensively, I guess, what's your approach against the Patriots?
Big approach is put the ball in play. Don't try to do too much, especially tournament time. You can get a little tight, try to do too much, try to hit home runs, but just got to get some singles together, take the walks when you can get them, and get runners on base and create some havoc.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There, Coach Dalslager with our pregame comments as the number 2 seed Thompson takes on the number 3 seed Mayport CG. We'll talk with Patriots head coach Taylor Clunkel when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsborough Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsborough Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
With more District 6 baseball play from the tournament today in Hopewell. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, maybe Thursday if we need it. Until we wrap up and crown a district champion, we're here at Frost Field with you on yourliveevent.com. Mayport CG and Thompson, 3-seed Mayport CG, 2-seed Thompson. Let's check in with head coach for Mayport CG, Taylor Kunkel.
Coach, a little bit of a post-game, pre-game kind of conversation, able to pick up a Big Ten win victory against Oak Grove to advance in the tournament.
Yeah, we did what we need to do. A little too aggressive at times, but that's what I kind of told them to do. You know, make them make a play.
Absolutely. Just talk about, hitting-wise, 2 outs, especially early in the game. A couple of big 2-out rallies to really get your team ahead.
Yeah, that was huge. Guys are stepping up everywhere. We're playing great baseball right now.
Absolutely. As you now transition into game number 2, how do you kind of approach it against a very talented Thompson team?
Yeah, we just got to do our jobs. We got to be in tune every play, every pitch. We got to be mentally there.
Who you have on the mound here for game number 2, and what you need for him for success today?
Yeah, we're throwing Sawyer Satcham. He's had a lot of innings under his belt, and he's got stuff working pretty good. So we're gonna go that route.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck in game number 2.
Thank you.
There is Coach Kunkel for Mayport CG as they are the 3-seed taking on the 2-seed Thompson. Mayport CG earlier today, as mentioned, picked up that win over Oak Grove, 10-0 in 5 innings. See what they can do against the 2-seed Thompson. We'll get you ready for first pitch here when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Hillsboro Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsboro Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Welcome back to Frost Field in Hope. Getting ready for game number 3. Mayport CG and Thompson. Coaches, umpires having their meeting out there at home plate. Hey, also there at home plate, Mark Frost. Congratulations to him. I was told to hear pregame earlier today. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame for Legion Baseball, so congratulations to him. It's quite an honor. Here is a lot of long-time baseball, done some basketball stuff too, but big with the baseball program here with Finley Sharon Hope Page. So from Frost Field, as mentioned, Mayport CG, Thompson, that's our matchup. Let's get to our starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Here as your starting lineups will be Mayport CG as the number 3 seed. They are at bat first. They will send Jordan Sherva, Samuel Satchram, followed by Sawyer Satchram. Due up 1, 2, and 3 for Mayport CG. Follow that out with Jordan Evans, Cade Susie, Lucas Fugelberg, Jake Hutter, Dylan Heward, and Ethan Bergstrom. Here today, Cole Kritzberger will be the extra player here with the designated hitter Fugelberg hitting for him. For Thompson, they will line defensively as such. Behind the plate will be Zach Peterson. He will be receiving from Jacob Dick, our pitcher on the mound, to start things off for Thompson. Clay Odenbach is at first base. Tyler Cunningham at second base. Connor Welsh is the shortstop. Wade Strand at third base. Kyle Odenbach in left field. Wyatt Parento in center field. Reese Berberich is in right field here for Thompson. Also for them, Ryan Strand will be the designated hitter. He is hitting for the center fielder, Parento. That's your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can find more about American Crystal Sugar and including career opportunities with American Crystal Sugar by going online, crystalsugar.com. Starting lineups in the books. First pitch comes up next. This is yourliveevent.com.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services that we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Sunshine and blue skies here at Frost Field as we get set for game number 3. In fact, a few less clouds than earlier today as they've gone through here and Beautiful day for baseball. Game number 3, Mayport CG and Thompson is our matchup. Earlier today, Mayport CG with the win over Oak Grove, 10-0 in 5 innings. Thompson as the number 2 seed. They get the bye here into this matchup in those semifinals. Loser will take on Finley Sharon Hope Page, who lost to Hillsborough Central Valley in game number 2. That's tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Oak Grove team that lost to Mayport CG earlier today will take on the loser of Hatton Northwood and HCV tomorrow. HCV and Hatton Northwood play next in game number 4. It's a little bracket breakdown for you here. Here as we get set for our first pitch. And Jordan Sherva, Samuel Satram, Sawyer Satram. The batters due up for Mayport CG, facing Jacob Dick, the pitcher for Thompson. Thanks for joining us for our ball game again this afternoon, game 3 of 4 that we will bring you with yourliveevent.com. Appreciate your viewership. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe there to get updates on all of the Your Live Event broadcasts, games, and events from around the area. Looking forward to continuing to bring that to you, and couldn't do it without the help of our great sponsors, so please patronize and at the very minimum thank the sponsors that you see throughout our broadcast here today, as again, like I said, they're the ones that make it possible for us to be here. Also a thank you out to Beck as well. Beck Communications is helping with some internet service to have a strong, consistent signal here at Frost Field to bring you these matchups. Appreciate their help there. So we also thank Brady Siebels, Keith Meyer, helping out with some camera work, some pressing of the buttons, being the control room producer, whatever it is that you want to call yourself. Just call you Brady. Here myself, Jake Burkmeyer, ready for you with the call. As the final warm-up tosses for Jacob Dick, the righty on the mound for Thompson. Fired down to second base. Jordan Sherva coming to the plate. We're ready to get things started. Here again, game 3 of 4 that we bring you this afternoon. I'm looking for my stuff that disappeared there in between games for me. We'll find it here as the first pitch comes in, and ball 1. Time of first pitch, 2:55 p.m. Second pitch is a called strike. We'll be even up, 1 ball, 1 strike. To Jordan Sherva. Left-hand hitter as he laces one down the left field line and hooking foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Mayport CG right fielder. Dick sets up with the 1-2 count and swing and miss pitch in the dirt. Got to locate the baseball. It's out there, and we're going to be safe at first. The ball, umpire said it hit the edge of the bat, so technically a base hit. It was in the dirt, but he called a fall tip or whatever, but it went fair. So a base hit for Jordan Sherva. Lucky hop that time, but take it. Looks good in the stat sheet. Brings up Samuel Satram. First pitch to him, strike 1. At first base, Sherva, 1, 2.5 steps. Kind of conservative lead. Here's a throw over to first base, back in time. There is Clay Odenbach at first base. Tries to apply the tag, but nothing doing. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Held up on a check swing, breaking ball off speed, and barely made it to the catcher's mitt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Samuel Satram at the plate. Sawyer Satram on deck for Mayport CG. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Jordan Sherva there with his lead off first base. Jacob Dick, the pitcher for Thompson, looking over, paying attention. Pitch up high, going to even things up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breeze has died down a little bit. When it is blown, it's right field to left field across the diamond. And setup runner goes. Here's a pitch popped up right side in foul territory. Odenbach is over and making the catch, and then an underhand flip to first base for the double play. So Satcham pops out for out number 1. And then the 3-1 there with the pitcher Dick covering there for the force out at first. There, because Sherva was off on the pitch there, a little hit and run, but ran himself off the bases. Brings up Sawyer Satcham. His first pitch, ground ball, base hit, left side, past third base. Second hit of the inning. There's just jumping all over that first pitch. Brings up now Jordan Evans, cleanup hitter, first baseman for Mayport CG. See with Satcham at first, he gets his 2-step lead. And the home delivery, swing and a miss. Big rip at that pitch, but couldn't catch up to it. And Evans is behind. No balls, 1 strike. 2 down and a runner on first base in the top of inning number 1. Dick sets up. Long look, keeps the runner off balance. Now delivers home. Check swing. Ball bounces away, but not far enough. Good job that time by Zach Peterson. Keep it in front of him at least. Keep that runner from advancing into scoring position. 1-1 our count to Jordan Evans. Foul tip. Strike 2. Just heard that little tink of the aluminum bat, making a contact with a stitch of the baseball. 1-2 offering. Dick fires. This one fall back. Out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sawyer Satcham at first base after his 2-out single. See if he wants to get aggressive here with a ball and 2 strikes. Dick sets up, and it comes up high for ball 2. Evens up that count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 1 on. Top of inning number 1 for Mayport CG, trying to get a hit here as this one's hit high into left field. It could drop. It's in no man's line, going out, and it is down for a base hit. They're in between left field, shortstop, third baseman. No one out able to be out there and get it. And just bloops it there for a base hit. Inning continues. Sawyer Satcham goes to second base here, and he'll be lifted for the courtesy runner now. Here with coming out. Trying to figure out where I put my lineup card there with the number on it. There we go. Courtesy runner will be number 7, Tanner Lundwell. He's out at second base now. So 1 wall out there for Satcham. Ball and a strike delivered to the batter, Cade Susie. And Jacob Dick, the pitcher, will get a swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1 strike away from leaving those 2 Mayport CG base runners where they are. Dick fires up high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So pitch number 20 in the first inning for Jacob Dick. He looks in as his catcher, Zach Peterson, gets a sign. Now here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. They will throw down to first in time for the strikeout, then the 2-3 put out for out number 3. So 3 base hits, but no runs come across, no errors, and 2 runners left on base for Mayport CG in the top of the first inning. To the bottom of the first, Thompson will bat when we return. We're scoreless on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters.
Thompson to bat against Mayport CG after they worked out of a scoreless top of the first inning. Thompson will send up the pitcher Jacob Dick, followed by Zach Peterson and Clay Odenbach. Do up 1, 2, 3. Then Wade Strand, Kyle Odenbach, Connor Welsh, Ryan Strand, Tyler Cunningham, and Reese Berberich up for Thompson. Defensively, it will be Satrum to Satrum. Sawyer Satrum pitching to Samuel Satrum, pitcher and catcher here today for Mayport CG. Jordan Evans at first, Cole Kritzberger at second, Ethan Bergstrom at shortstop, Cade Susie and third base. And the first pitch laced down the right field line. It will get nearly to the fence, be picked up. Throw will come into second base and not in time. It's a first pitch leadoff double for Jacob Dick. Here with the head first slide, gets in there safely. Rest the defense for Mayport CG. Jake Hutter is in left field, Dylan Heward in center, and Jordan Sherva in right field. So with the runner in scoring position, Zach Peterson comes to the plate. He'll hold off on the first pitch, and it's called strike one. Here is Sawyer Satrum pitching. And this one comes up high for a ball. Runner on second in Dick, staying close to the bag. He'll get a little bit of a running lead, bounce around, being checked by Satrum now. And here's a ground ball or a little fluke here to right field. Caught and gonna bluff a tag by Dick. So the line out to right field for out number one. Brings up Clay Odenbach for Thompson, as he'll take his chance to get that runner in from second base. That big, lanky first base frame into the left-hand batter's box, awaits the pitch and watches it fly outside for ball one. See the shortstop Welsh kind of maybe trying to sneak behind a little bit here. The Dick at second base, maybe a little daylight play, but Jacob Dick staying close to the bag. 1-1 and called strike two. 1-2 the count, one down, runner on second base. Jacob Dick gets his lead, and the pitch is outside for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here with one down in the bottom of inning number one. Sky left side, fall territory, giving chase over at third base, staying with it and making the catch. Here's Cade Souza. So the pop out to the left side for out number two. Brings up Wade Strandy. Third baseman trying to come up with a little two-out hitting. Had that leadoff hitter at second base, and he's still standing there. First pitch called, strike one. Strandy, the right-handed hitter, against the right-handed thrower in Sawyer Satcham. Checking the runner, Dick, throwing home, and this pitch popped up and out of play. So now, Satcham going to try and keep that leadoff double at second base, one strike away from doing so here in the first inning. He fires, and this one is laced into center field. Going back, it's well struck. Going back and making the catch will be the center fielder, Dylan Heward. Sent it about 330. That fence is at 340. And the flyout for out number 3. So the leadoff double does no damage. No runs on one hit, no errors, and one runner left on base for Thompson. We're scoreless between Thompson and Mayport CG on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
District 6 baseball from Frost Field in Hope. Mayport CG and Thompson, the 3-seed Mayport CG, 2-seed Thompson. Scoreless after 1 inning of play. Mayport CG comes back to the plate will be the designated hitter Lucas Fugelberg, then Jake Hutter and Dylan Heward to bat. 3 hits in the first inning for Mayport CG, but throw in a double play in between them. And they left 2 runners stranded on base to end the inning. They start the second inning here against Jacob Dick, the pitcher for Thompson. First pitch, strike one. 20 pitches in the first inning for Dick. And here's this pitch, fouled back, out of play. He's ahead, 0-2. Fugelberg, the designated hitter, hitting for second baseman Cole Kritzberger. This one lined up the middle into center field. It's a leadoff base hit. Reached out and poked that one over the top of the infield. Put Jake Hutter on at bat. Fugelberg doing what designated hitters do, and that's hit. Look at Nelson Cruz last night, designated hitter. 7 RBIs, player of the week. Bunt is shown, popped up down the first base line. It will bounce foul. Kind of a tricky play there for Hutter because it popped up. He kind of saw it going fall and he stopped. If that would have gone fair, you could have had runner's interference there as the catcher Peterson was going after the ball too. But we don't. Throw over to first. Dive in time by Fugelberg to get back. Now he dives back in again. Jacob Dick playing close eye over to him. 0-1 the count to Jake Hutter. Hutter swings himself into the dirt on that one. A little off balance on that one. So no balls and 2 strikes. Fugelberg gets his lead off first. Dick doesn't throw over, and he delivers home. This one popped up in the middle of the infield. Who's going to get it? And it ends up being Dick calling off his teammates. Strandy over there at third, and he will make the catch. One down as Dylan Heward comes up. Center fielder for Mayport CG. Again, Lucas Fugelberg at first after his leadoff single. This pitch fouled off the umpire's mask. Gonna mess up that hat. Take a moment here to get it on right. Everyone's okay. Strike one. There to Dylan Heward. Ethan Bergstrom on deck. Pitch up high for a ball. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looking at Fugelberg over there at first, and I don't know, it doesn't look like he's going, but he looks itchy. Ball 2. And the pitch swing and a miss for strike 2. Wait, no, they called catcher's interference. Catcher's interference, so Hewer down at first base. Fugelberg goes to second. So Peterson got that glove out a little bit too far and impeding the swing, so runners aboard at first and second. 1 down. Number 9 hitter Ethan Bergstrom at the plate. Looking to do something here with 1 down in the inning. See if they can get that first run across. Not on that pitch as it's fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bergstrom. Shortstop, top of the order with Jordan Sherva on deck. This one fires inside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. And Dick's delivery is hit to left side. Will it hit the gap going back center field? Making the catch on the run is the center fielder Wyatt Parento. And he'll glove it for out number 2. Just thinking before that pitch, it's always interesting when you get to these tournament days. You got one team, Mayport CG, played the early 10 o'clock game. Sat through the the HCV Finley Sharon Hope Page game. Maybe, got in the shade or went somewhere just to get cool down and rest up. But now coming in, you got the other team in Thompson who gets here for this game and seeing, this is their only game of the day. So seeing how you come in, whether you're refreshed, you're tight, you're loose, you're relaxed, you're upbeat, you're down. I don't know what you are. You're just here to play baseball. 2-0 the count to Jordan Sherva. Had a nubber that went off the edge of the bat, went about 3 feet in front of home plate, but the ball, the catcher Peterson thought it went behind him on a strike 3, and so they couldn't locate it, and Sherva reached on his first plate appearance. Here he takes the 3-1 pitch for strike 1. Sherva was then erased on the base paths when he went on a hit and run, and there was a pop out to first base. Ball 4. So Sherva will reach base for the second time in as many innings. And we'll bring up Samuel Satram. He gets those catcher shin guards off and strides up to the plate. 2 down and the base is loaded. Big chance for the catcher, Samuel Satram, to come through. Looking to get those first runs across. He'll watch the first pitch cross the plate for strike 1. At third base, Lucas Fugelberg. At second base, Dylan Heward. At first base, Jordan Sherva. Time called. There's Satcham, wants to get back into his rhythm. Step up, little tap of the plate. And awaits the Jacob Dick 1-0 or 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt, rolls away. That time Peterson blocking it with his face mask. Bounce it up to the plate and do what you got to do to keep it in front of you. So now a 1-1 offering for Jacob Dick. Laboring in early innings. As this pitch, right side, it will drop in and go past the right fielder. One will score, two will score. They're going to send a third runner around. Meanwhile, Satcham's on his way to third base, and he is in with a stand-up bases clearing triple. Samuel Satcham, 3 RBIs, and he takes 3 bases. Big hit for Mayport CG, and they lead 3-0 on your Golden Harvest. Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Fugelberg scores. Heward scores. And all the way from first base, Sherva scores. Mayport CG jumps on top of Thompson. 3-0. And then a courtesy runner coming in for Samuel Satcham. Here's the first pitch is fouled off, and that Lundwell coming in to run again for the catcher, Samuel Satcham. Meanwhile, at the plate is Sawyer Satcham, and he gives this one a ride into left center field. It is going back. It is gone. A home run. Satcham's come through. Sammy Satcham with the 3 RBI triple to clear the bases. And then Sawyer Satcham clears them again with a 2-run home run. Hits it over the left center field fence into those trees. I'd say roughly 325, 330 over to that part of the field. So a 2-run home run. And that makes it now 5-0. Mayport CG, the 3 seed, jumping on top of 2 seed, Thompson. Jordan Evans will bat now. Looking to keep the good times rolling. Strike called. Evans had a single his first time up. And now this one popped up high, and it will drift and go right in front of us. Couldn't locate it. It actually lands right down there in front. Brady didn't dive for it. You got to go all out, man. And now a swing and a miss at the 0-2 offering, and that's strike 3. But the damage done off the bat of Sammy and Sawyer Satcham as they pick up 5 runs on a 3 RBI triple and a 2-run home run. They do it on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 2, Mayport CG leads over Thompson 5-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Thompson comes to the plate now, trailing 5-0 after a 3-run triple and a 2-run home run from Sammy and Sawyer Satcham in the top half of the inning, putting Mayport CG up 5-0. Kyle Odenbach, Connor Welsh, Ryan Strandy will bat. There is. As Keith Meyer comes over. Jesus. Oh, one the count.
Call the game.
Here to Kyle Odenbach as he pops it up. Foul territory near the third base dugout. It goes on the roof of the dugout for a strike. So 1-2, our count. And will be Connor Welsh on deck. Ryan Strandy in the hole. He's the designated hitter here for Thompson. As they face Sawyer Satram, who delivers this pitch up high. Waste pitch, ball 2. Gave up a leadoff double to the first batter on the first pitch he threw in the first inning. That was to Jacob Dick. Then he got a line out to right field, a pop out to third base, and a fly out to center field to get out of the inning. Here, though, he loses the batter. After getting ahead, he falls behind and walks Kyle Odenbach. Brings up Connor Welsh now with the runner on first. We'll see here, Odenbach. Couple big stride steps off the bag. Here Satram delivers, and it is ball 1. Right-hander in Sawyer Satram. Checks and throws for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here, Mayport CG trying to take advantage of some early run support and see if they can knock off the 2-seed Thompson here early on. Pitch popped up, it'll go out of play. 2 balls and a strike. I know it's only the second inning, but you got to think your mentality changes a little bit here when you're spotted 5 runs early on. As this pitch popped up, should be playable. No, calling off left fielder and bouncing out of the glove of left field there as Jake Hutter was coming in. He called off the shortstop Bergstrom, and as he dove for it, hit the ground, it popped out of his glove. So runner aboard, Welsh will be at first base. Kyle Odenbach will be at second. And now here's a liner into right field, and on the run, caught and back into the infield. Runners retreat back to their bases. Strandy gave it a line out, but 1 down there as Heward right there on the spot, playing both straight away center field. Ranges towards right field a little bit and makes the catch. Brings up Tyler Cunningham, second baseman. Here with 1 down, 2 runners on. Called strike. 0-1 the count. On deck, number 9 hitter, Reese Berberick. And the pitch gets by and throw down to third is not in time. That time as got by Samuel Satram, and Kyle Odenbach with the head first slide in safely on the pass ball. Got to it quickly and gave a good throw, but just rolled a little too far away. 1 ball, 1 strike, and now a ball hit through, and that should score 2. 1 will come up. No, they're going to hold the other runner on third. Thought they might send Welsh, but instead, it's just a 1 RBI single for Tyler Cunningham. But it does put runners on the corners now, and we'll see if Cunningham goes in motion. Berberich to the plate, right fielder for Thompson. Well, wind wasn't here at the start of the game, but picking up a little bit now here in the second inning. Bluff a throw to third, go to first, and runners get back in time. Everyone's safe. 5-1 our score. Here here in the bottom of inning number 2. Sawyer Satcham checks and throws, and a ground ball fall to the third base side. I got coach over there at third, just right in front of the Mayport third baseman Souza to kind of mimic and field and throw that ball back to the pitcher. Good form. Good form. Pitch misses for ball 1. Here to Berberich. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the order on deck with Jacob Dick. So we sit in the bottom of inning number 2, a 5-1 lead for Mayport CG. Throw to first, apply the tag, and gets him! Picked off of first base. What a move that time by Sawyer Satcham, as Cunningham is picked off at first for out number 2. And now ground ball tapper back to Satcham off the pitcher's mound. Easy throw to first, and that gets him out of the inning. Just the 1 run allowed. But they limit the damage as they give up 1 run on 2 hits. There was no errors and 1 runner left on base. Through 2 innings complete, the score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Mayport CG leads over Thompson 5-1.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
After a 5-run second inning, Mayport CG comes to bat in the 3rd inning, leading 5-1. Will be Cade Souza, Lucas Fugelberg, Jake Hutter, due up 1, 2, and 3 to start things off. In the game, Souza 0 for 1, Fugelberg 1 for 1, Hutter 0 for 1 as well. See what the Mayport CG can do with 2 outs, as they picked up all 5 of their runs with 2 outs last inning. Against Oak Grove, they had a couple runs come in with 2 outs as well too, so some clutch 2-out hitting off the Patriot bats today. Jacob Dick on the mound, and this one, fouled off just to our right. Look out behind us. 0-1 the count here to Souza. And reach down and just line it back off the plate into the glove of the pitcher Dick, who throws over to first for out number 1. And we have changes defensively for Thompson, as Wade Strandy goes over to first. And I'm going to have to see who else is out there as we get the delivery here. And oh, that's okay. So we'll get that update here as at the plate. Here is Lucas Fugelberg. And he'll take this pitch, even it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one the offering, and it's a breaking ball inside for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the defensive changes made. No one alerted us here. So ground ball towards short. Pick, throw, and stretch at first for the out. the 6-3 putout. So the changes start here with Kyle Odenbach coming in to pitch for Thompson. So Kyle Odenbach, who was the left fielder, goes to the pitcher. The third baseman, Wade Strandy, goes to first base. Clay Odenbach, who was at first base, is now in left field. And I believe Connor Welsh goes to third base with Jacob Dick going to second base. So there are the changes defensively for Thompson. And with 2 outs, here is Jake Hutter, and this one popped up, playable over on first base foul territory, and making the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Mayport CG Bats. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. Thompson to bat, top of the order, comes to the plate. They trail 5-1 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
These reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust. Someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Your life, your law firm.
Jacob Dick will lead things off for Thompson in the bottom of inning number 3, trailing 5-1 to Mayport CG. Pitch 1 is ball 1. Pitch 2, swing and a miss. Strike 1, evens up the count. Sawyer Satrum, and this one popped up left field, ranging over, tracking it. Hutter makes the catch for out number 1. Fly ball out, and that will bring up Zach Peterson. Peterson line went out to right field, his first at bat. He'll watch the first pitch run by, pop the glove for strike 1. So Jacob Dick, who started on the mound for Thompson, and being relieved there by Kyle Odenbach. Here he has his 2 innings pitched, giving up 5 runs. He allowed 6 hits, also a strikeout and a walk. Pitch line right side and up the line into foul territory. Down the first base right field line. Counts at 1 ball, 2 strike. Here for Zach Peterson to walk back to the home plate and try and strain it out a little bit. So far, the couple he's put in play have been that other way to right field. One was caught, one landed in foul territory. Now here's one to the left side, and it's booted there at third base. Couldn't quite get to it. Came in low and on the run and almost looked like it got kicked out of his glove. Peterson will reach on error. And then the courtesy runner comes in for him as Logan Miles will come in to run. So runner on first base, 1 down, and Clay Odenbach at the plate. His pitch right side through the infield and bobbled there in right field, but no advancement. So Odenbach with the single moves Miles up to second base and brings up cleanup hitter Wade Strandy. Strandy lined a rocket to center field, but right to Heward in center. His first at bat. He awaits the first pitch. Satrum will check, and now this one will be golfed into the gap in left center. It will get to the fence. It will score, should score two. It will score, and it's going to be a 2 RBI double for Wade Strandy. Picking up 2 RBIs and taking 2 bases, cutting that lead now down to 5-3. So the courtesy runner, Logan Miles, scores from second base. Clay Odenbach scores all the way from first base. And the inning continues for Thompson, still with just 1 down. Runner on second base. Pitch up high for a ball. Here from Sawyer Satrum. Here, a ground ball fall. Not paying much attention to Strandy over at second base. Not a big base stealing threat, but maybe allowing him to get an extra couple steps in that lead as this one fouled back. For a strike, 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. For Kyle Odenbach. Started in left field, now the pitcher for Thompson. And he lines one right side into right field and will move up a base. Strandy goes to third. Kyle Odenbach aboard at first base. Brings up Connor Welsh. Here's time is called. Coach Kunkel coming out for Mayport CG. Going to have a meeting on the mound. We'll take this break here and be back as we continue in the bottom of inning number 3 on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Well, I think we're contemplating a pitching change, but it's going to depend on the pitch count. And they're saying official pitch count is 45, which would put right on the mark there if they're going to let Satrum pitch. Yeah. So they will have a pitching change now. It looks like coming into pitch. Looks like Souza. Souza coming in from third base. Satrum will go to third. So we'll take another break here while the warm pitchers are being tossed and then get you back here for more action from Frost Field on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
So Cade Souza will come in to pitch for Mayport CG. Sawyer Satrum right on that mark at 45 pitches, and if he threw one more, he'd have to have a day of rest. As of right now, he can pitch tomorrow if needed. Of course, he could come back and pitch this game because he goes over third base. He and Souza just swap spots. One down in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch is in the dirt, ball one. Here to Connor Welsh. Right now, Sawyer Satram with 2 1/3 innings pitched. Responsible for 5 hits, 3 runs so far. He's also got the 2 runners on base that would be attributed to his stat line. This pitch comes up high for a ball. Here earlier against Oak Grove, Mayport CG using 2 different pitchers, so trying to maybe see if they can keep those pitch count downs and keep those pitch counts down and pick up some extra games pitched from some of their guys. 2 balls, 1 strike. Looking for that ground ball double play as it's popped up, and that's going to go in the trees. Over there, kind of back, you see, looks like Hatton Northwood is here doing their little warm-up. HCV, they won earlier. They're over there too, chilling out in the shade of the trees. They're going to be playing next. Here's one pop the other way, out of play towards the right side, and that will make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Look at the runner. First and third. Long look. And it comes up high, ball 3. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wade Strandy, after his 2 RBI double, he's at third base, where Kyle Odenbach pushed him from second to third on Odenbach's single. He's at first. And the pitch. And we're going to peel down. Did he go? They say he went. Connor Welsh will be out on strikeouts for out number 2. Brings up the designated hitter, Ryan Strandy. 0 for 1 here today. Lined out to center field. With runners on the corners and 2 down. Takes the first pitch up high for a ball. Again, winner of this will move into the, continue in the winner's bracket. The next round, take on the winner between Hillsborough Central Valley and Hatton Northwood. This double elimination tournament. Called strike, makes it 1 ball, 1 strike to Strandy. And the pitch now from Souza is low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the bottom of inning number 3. 5-3 is our score as we get a foul tip for strike 2. And a 2-2 count. Souza trying to get out of this inning. Not allow Thompson any more runs. Time called by Strandy. He'll re-landscape the batter's box. Smooth it out, step back in. Dig it up and good to go. Here's Souza, and this pitch is popped up right. No, it will land fair. It will land fair down the right side. Just kind of a soft little liner. Thought it was going to get popped up a little bit higher, but just died down the right field line. Fair ball, run scores. As Wade Strandy comes in off the base hit by Ryan Strandy. Picks up an RBI. Also moves Kyle Odenbach over to third base. So runners still on the corners. And Tyler Cunningham at the plate. First pitch, strike 1. This has been a 3-run inning, the tying run on third base. Thompson looking for a 2-out hit to do it, and here's a ball hit into left field. And ranging back and making the catch will be the left fielder Hutter for the final out. So 3 runs come in for Thompson. They send 8 to the plate. They do it on 4 hits, 1 Mayport CG error. They leave 2 runners on base. After 3 innings complete, the score on our Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sale scoreboard, Mayport CG leads 5-4.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Top of inning number 4, Mayport CG at the plate. Here is, we'll reset the defense here for Thompson after a bunch of changes made last inning. So pitching is Kyle Odenbach. Here's he delivers first pitch, ball 1 to Reese Berberich, wrong side of the book, Dylan Heward. And this one popped up and out of play. Or is it in play? Up against the fence and not able to make the catch. Thought that was going out for sure, but Strandy gave it a chance. Couldn't get it though. Still foul ball. As mentioned, defense for Thompson. Kyle Odenbach pitching, Zach Peterson catching. Wade Strandy at first base. Connor Welsh moves to second base. Jacob Dick goes to shortstop. Tyler Cunningham then at third base, with Clay Odenbach going into left field. And Wyatt Parento at center field. Reese Berberich at right field. Called strike 3. Heward goes down. There's Odenbach. Picks up his first strikeout. And that will bring up now the number 9 hitter, Ethan Bergstrom. First pitch, strike 1. Bergstrom flew out to center field his first at-bat, 0 for 1 today. And this one fall the right side and will go out of play. So 0-2 to the Mayport CG number 9 hitter. Here's Bergstrom. Gets into the box and awaits the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Patriots picking up the win over Oak Grove, 10-0 in 5 innings early on. And here's the ground ball back to the pitcher Odenbach. Throw over to Strandy at first for out number 2. Brings up Jordan Sherva, right fielder, left-hand batting right fielder here for Mayport. And the pitch. Oh! Hit him and looked like it hit him almost on the shoulder. What's that? The breastbone, clavicle. Ooh. And he looks to be okay as he runs down to first base, but ooh, scary. So hit by pitch. Sherva will be aboard at first. Brings up Samuel Satram. Came up with the bases loaded in the second inning and cleared them with a triple. Oh, he'll take the first pitch low, near the dirt. Ball 1. Satram then came in to score on the 2-run home run from Sawyer Satram, the next batter. Pickoff play at first, back in time, diving in is Jordan Sherva. This pitch popped up, and it will drift out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner on first base. Odenbach sets an off-speed foul tip. Or did they say he didn't hit it? No, they let the runner go and safe at second. So they don't. Okay. And it will be there then on the pass ball. Runner at second. Sherva gets into scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Long look by Odenbach, gets a sign, checks the runner, and held up on the check swing. It's in the dirt. Runner will advance on the wild pitch. Pass ball and a wild pitch. Move Sherva to third base. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Here is Samuel Satram after Thompson's closed the gap to just 1, trying to extend things out and see if they can get some runs in, build that lead back up. They scored 5 in the second. Thompson came back with 1 in the bottom of the second, 3 in the third. This pitch popped and out of play over the first base dugout. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third in Jordan Sherva. Kyle Odenbach sets and delivers this pitch, and it is down the right field line, going foul. So staying alive, Samuel Satram trying to strain that thing out, get that run in from third. And the ground ball over the pitcher, picked at short by Dick. Throw on the first is in time for the out. 6-3 put out for out number 3. That will do it there. As no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for Mayport in their half the 4th. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. 5-4 the score. Mayport leads on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sale scoreboard.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Back at Frost Field for the matchup between Mayport and Thompson. Here as we're in the bottom of inning number 4, and 5-4 is our score. Mayport on top. They scored all 5 of their runs in the second inning. Thompson with a run in the second, 3 in the third, and now seeing what they can do to add or overtake Mayport here in the 4th. Cade Souza will be on the mound. This will be his first full inning of relief. He pitched the final 2/3 of the inning, gave up 1 hit and had 1 strikeout in that inning. Sawyer Satram started the game. Here's he was pulled after 45 pitches. Pitch count there allows him to pitch again tomorrow. Satram will be charged here with 4 runs on the 5 hits given up. There's also 1 error, so I guess 3 earned runs. did not walk, did not strike out a batter. Here it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count to Reese Berberick. Here is Souza sets and delivers. Called strike 3. I'm looking for out number 1. Brings up the top of the order. Jacob Dick and then Zach Peterson. Dick started at pitcher, moved to shortstop after 2 innings. He is 1 for 2 today with a leadoff double in the first and a fly out to left field in the third. Led off both those innings. This one just nubbed fall towards first base. So 0-1 the count. Here to the lefty hitting shortstop, and it's in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Quickly into the motion here, and outside, 2 balls and a strike. Center field, shading towards the right field side with the lefty hitter up. Left field, not, they're playing a little bit more towards center field there as well, too. Not so much guarding the line, looking for him to pull that ball towards the right side of the field. 2-2 offering, 3-2 offering as the unhittable pitch goes to the backstop. And it will be full count to Jacob Dick. Zach Peterson on deck as this one is lifted into right field, and camping underneath it and making the catch is the right fielder Sherva. And the fly out there to right field for out number 2. Brings up Zach Peterson. Peterson today lined out to right field, and then he reached on error at third base by Souza in the third inning, came around to score a run. Souza now trying to see if he can get some revenge as the pitcher. Pitch in the dirt makes it ball 2. 2-0, the count to the Thompson catcher. Souza taking the time, walk around the mound, get composed. Back up onto the hill, toes the rubber, and sends it inside and hits him. So Peterson got hit by a pitch. And that'll bring up Clay Odenbach. So Odenbach here today, 1 for 2. A single and a run scored last inning. Bats now with 2 down, a runner on first base. In Zach Peter, I take that back. Mouse coming in to courtesy run. So the courtesy runner there at first base. Souza sets and delivers. First pitch, runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Very close, but just underneath the tag. Stolen base for Mouse. Pitch was called ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Runner in scoring position now for Clay Odenbach as this pitch comes in low, ball 2. Two and 0. Mayport trying to keep that runner on second base. Keep the lead, and here's a pickoff play over to second, and it goes into center field. It will allow the runner to move up to third, and it'll be on a throwing error by the pitcher. So now big moment here for Souza to keep that runner there. He's behind 2-0 to Odenbach. Clay Odenbach with Wade Strandy on deck. Pitch, twisting fall down the left field line. That really hooked. And maybe pushed a little bit by the wind. So 2 balls and a strike now. Odenbach waits the pitch. It's up high. Sammy Satcham jumps out of the catcher's stance to glove it and keep it in front of him. 3 balls and a strike. Awaiting the pitch. Runner on third base. 2 down. Ball 4. Odenbach, Clay Odenbach walks down to first base. First walk issued, also a hit by pitch, free pass issued by Souza. And now we got a mound visit coming for Mayport. They lead 5-4, but Thompson has runners on the corners when we return after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
No changes here, just a little conversation, maybe a confidence builder, chance to recompose. Here for Cade Souza, trying to get out of this inning as Wade Strandy lines one towards left field, and way to go there. The conversation works. 1 pitch and a line out to Jake Hutter in left field will end the inning for Thompson. No runs on no hits, 1 Mayport error, but 2 Thompson runners left on base. We go to the 5th inning. Mayport leads Thompson 5-4. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Sawyer Satcham leads things off in the top of inning number 5 for Mayport. They lead 5-4. Last time up, Satcham hit one over the left center field fence for a 2-run home run. Cap off a 5-run second inning for Mayport. Pitch misses in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Since that 5-run second, Thompson's come back with a run of their own in the second, then had 3 in the third there, so they trail by 1. Pitch wide, 3 balls and a strike. Sawyer Satcham, then Jordan Evans, Cade Souza. Gonna bat. Here's a 5-pitch walk to open the inning to Sawyer Satcham. First walk issued. Well, first walk and also a hit batter here from Kyle Odenbach. So runner on first. Satcham dives back in on the throw over. Here with Jordan Evans at the plate. Pitch to Evans is there, called for a strike. Evans pitching in Game 1 against Oak Grove, the 10-0 win in 5 innings. Playing first base here in the afternoon game. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Satcham, nice aggressive lead off first against the lefty. He scrambles back in time on the throw over. Keeping an eye on Odenbach. Or Odenbach is keeping an eye on Satcham, rather. Here's a pitch hit, and it is foul. Right side. Goes out of play. So 1-1 the count. Odenbach checking Satcham, now delivering here, and a ground ball up the middle. Dick fields on the hop to second for 1. Relay to first is not in time. Evans was able to beat out the throw. He will reach on a fielder's choice. Meanwhile, the lead runner, Satcham, erased on the 6-4 putout. Brings up Kate Susie. Susie here today is 0 for 2. A strikeout and a number back to the pitcher. This one fouled off down the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. The 5-4 lead, Mayport trying to extend in this 5th inning. In the dirt, blocked by Zach Peterson behind the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And now ball back to the pitcher again. Odenbach will field throw to second for 1. Relay to first 4-2. There the 1-6-3 double play for outs 2 and 3. And you give up a leadoff walk, but a couple ground balls get you out of it with a 1-2-3. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base inning. To the bottom of inning number 5. Mayport still leads over Thompson 5-4. Your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroughK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Kyle Odenbach will lead things off for Thompson in the 5th inning. He's looking to get on base, come around to score, give him a chance for a win on the mound. Here he's come on relief, pitched well over 3 innings. He's hit a batter, walked a batter. Other than that, no one else has, well, I guess one batter reached base on a fielder's choice. Here's a ball hit into center field and caught at time as Heward able to get there. Fly out for out number 1. Here's Cade Susie pitching. Here he finished off the 3rd inning, completed the 4th, working here in the 5th. This will be the 2nd time around now against Connor Welsh. And bunt is shown. Good bunt laid down the 3rd base line. Coming in, charging in. Throw first is not in time. There is runners now on first and second, just trying to lay down the sack bunt. Ends up getting a base hit out of it. And now it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll figure out what the change is. 2 on board for Thompson when we return here in the bottom of the 5th inning on YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
Sawyer Sachel goes to catcher. Oh, and then Samuel must be coming into pitch. So, all right, so the pitching changes here. Pretty sure because we do have some players with the same number out there, so with about 98% confidence, I'll say that we have Samuel Satrum comes into pitch. Sawyer Satrum goes from third base to catcher. And Cade Susie, who was at third base, went to pitch, is now back at third base. So the 2 runners on base would be inherited by Susie. So now we're going to get Sam Satrum in the book. So 1 2/3 innings pitched for Susie. Here is gave up 3 hits. Here, and he's responsible for the 2 runners on base. As Ryan Strandy comes to the plate, looking to inflate that ERA of Susie, can bring a couple of runs in. As Sammy Satrum delivers his first pitch, fouled to the backstop. Comes back this one into center field, well hit, going back, Heward's going back. He is turned around and can't make the catch as he can't get to it, and now turning, 1 run will come. They're gonna hold the other runner on third. Now gets by the cutoff man, throw to the plate, back in time, and everyone's safe, and Thompson takes the lead. So Kyle Odenbach comes in to score on the RBI from Ryan Strandy. Then Connor Welsh will come in to score on a throwing error. And now it's a 6-5 Thompson lead. So those 2 runs go to Susie, and he's charged with both runs. Bunt is showed, laid down towards the pitcher's mound, and throw to first is in time as Satrum gets it to Evans. Sacrifice bunt for Tyler Cunningham. And that's 1 down. Brings up Reese Berberick for Thompson. He is 0 for 2 today. This will be the 3rd pitcher he's faced in his 3 at-bats today. 1-0 on the first pitch, ball 1. Now a golf shot here into left field, drifting away from the left fielder. 1 will score as Strandy comes in. And it's an RBI for Reese Berberick. Top of the order now, Jacob Dick on a 7-5 lead in the bottom of the 5th inning. Just one down. Dick is 1 for 3 today. Runner goes on the first pitch. Throw down to second is in time. The 2-6 put out for out number 2. So Eric can't get the wheels going. And 2 down now as Jacob Dick still at the plate. 1-0 the count. This one popped up, playable, right side. Who's going to call it? Coming off the mound, stumbling. And did he hold on to it? Yes. Samuel Satchram held on to it, stumbling there, backpedaling off the mound, but makes it for out number 3. But 3 runs come in for Thompson. They do it on 1, 2, 3, 4 base hits, 1 Mayport error, and no one is left on base. Through 5 innings complete, Thompson now leads on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard, 7-5 on your.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
1 pitch, 1 out as Lucas Figelberg grounds out to second base for the first out against Kyle Odenbach. Jake Hutter now comes to the plate. Hutter's 0 for 2 today. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. Popped out to the pitcher, popped out to to first base. Here's trying to lift that ball outside the infield. Takes this pitch in the dirt. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dylan Heward on deck for Mayport. Now trailing 7-5 to Thompson. After 3 runs came on in the bottom of the 5th for Thompson. Give them the lead. Hutter takes the pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Top of the lineup came up with the hits, but the bottom half has been the one that got on in the 2nd inning. That's what they want to do now here in the 6th inning. Score some more runs. So far, everything's come in that 5-run 2nd inning. Here's a walk to Hutter. He comes aboard. Dylan Heward will be up now 0 for 2 today. He was reaching on a catcher's interference, his first at bat. ended up striking out his next at bat. Did score a run back in that second inning when he reached. There, the first pitch to him comes in the dirt, rolls away. Runner does not break for second. Didn't get far enough away from Peterson. Here's Kyle Odenbach on in relief. Came on in the third inning. So far, he's hit a batter, walked 2 batters, and he struck out 1 in the game. In his 3 innings complete now. Works here in the 6th. Fouled back, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down, runner on first. Short lead. Throw over and got him picked off. The lefty got him fooled as Odenbach picks off Hutter. Second base runner we've seen picked off in the game today. When you got that lefty, you got to watch that lead foot. If it comes up straight, he can throw to first, he can throw home. If it crosses the back leg, then you got an issue. But the other issue here is you watch it through the zone on strike 3. Heward goes down on strikes for out number 3, and that will do it for Mayport in the 6th inning. Thompson looks to add some insurance runs as we come back in the bottom of inning number 6. They lead 7-5 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsborough. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsborough, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans, because stuff is important, and when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough, 701-430-0877.
Bottom of inning number 6. Thompson at the plate. They lead 7-5. First up will be the number 2 spot in the order with catcher Zach Peterson. He takes the first pitch low for a ball 1. Peterson 0 for 2 today. A line out, reached on error, scored a run, was hit by a pitch and stole the base in his 3 trips to the plate. Here he takes the pitch outside, ball 2. Sammy Satrum on the mound. Third pitcher that Mayport has used in this game. This one missing. Ball 3, 3-0. Here's he blasting on a relief. Gave up 2 hits. And was helped out by a defense throwing out a runner trying to steal. 3 balls, 1 strike, and driven foul as Keith can go amongst the twigs and find that in the woods.
That's in the field.
So full count now, 3-2 to Zach Peterson. And driven foul again towards third base. Bare hand and nice fielding over there in the third base coach's box. Making it look smooth, making it look easy. Count still full, 3-2. Satrum to Peterson. This one golfed into left field, straightened out a little bit. Fielded on a hop by Hutter. And it's a leadoff base hit and base runner. There for, oh, I suppose if you want to talk, Keith, I better plug you back in. There you go. So leadoff base runner is Peterson, and he'll be courtesy ran for by Logan Mouse. Brings up now Clay Odenbach. Odenbach walked last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a single run scored to end that walk. Also popped out to third base, his first at bat. Here's ball 1. Now Satcham comes set, time called. Time called at home plate by Odenbach. 7-5 our score. Thompson leading in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on first base, nobody out. Pitch fouled back out of play. Even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I was going to say there was nothing easy for me. I played first base. Basically, I had to smother the ball and then find it and try and pick it up in time to get the runner.
I would have liked to seen that.
It was ugly.
Here's a ball and 2 strikes now. As a long look again, time is called. Still runner on first, and Mao's the courtesy runner. Look at him now. This pitch again fouled back and again into the field. So it is still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Clay Odenbach or Thompson. Batting in the bottom of the 6th with a 2-run lead. This one, does it straighten out down the left field line? It is twisting, foul, and going on a play. Yeah, you hit it down that left field line. They've really seemed to twist off the bat there. It's going out of play there. You're not seeing many close down the line. Still a ball and 2 strikes, nobody out, and runner on first base for Thompson. See if Odenbach can go away again or if he straightens out in this one again. I don't know, he's got stock in baseballs or something. Got to keep using them.
I would like to know how the farmer over here to the east combines his field. He's got to be picking up a lot of Rawlings out there.
I think it's like the ponds in golf. You sell them back to the team for a quarter. Yeah, but there's a called strike 3. Sammy Satcham wins that battle. And now 1 down. Brings up Wade Strandy. 1 for 3 today with a 2 RBI double. He's also scored a run. Awaits the first pitch and watches it inside for a ball.
I think Satcham wanted that strike. He was posing with the ball back there, giving the ump a good look at it.
And, Satcham on the mound. Satcham behind the plate, too. Sammy on the mound. Sawyer behind the plate. The reverse of how they started this game. Sawyer going the first 2 1/3 inning. Here's a line drive up the middle, and it'll be a base hit. Wade Strandy aboard. Logan Maas, the courtesy runner, goes to second base. Brings up Kyle Odenbach. Here today, 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 singles, scored 2 runs. First time up here against Sammy Satcham. Check of the runner and deliver home, swing and a foul tip. Odenbach led off the 5th inning with a single, and he would come in to score on the Ryan Strandy RBI. Part of 3 runs last inning for Thompson to take the lead. Ground ball, right side, foul. 0-2 the count now. Connor Welsh on deck for Thompson. Should He come up here with 1 down, 2 on, and a liner fall. Well twisted fall down the right field line. There is Sherva gave it a look, a couple steps, and said, nah, no. That's going out. Going over the fence in foul territory. I'll let some kid go track it down. Now the 0-2 offering. Ooh, again, Satcham looking for that strike on that outside part of the plate. Couldn't get it. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check of the runner and deliver home. There's called strike 3. 2 down. Second strikeout of the inning by Sammy Satcham. And now bring up Connor Welsh. So last chance here for Thompson to add some insurance runs before we hit the 7th inning, leading by 2 runs. And you got the 9-1-2 batters coming up for Mayport. Ooh, they've hit the ball well there. Pitch comes nearly too far inside, but backing out of the way. Welsh avoids the contact. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, no strikes, sorry. Got ahead of myself as there's strike 1. I can see the future, Keith.
Be the future.
2-1. Runners on first and second, 2 down, and a ball hit right field. And over his center fielder, Heward. He will make the catch for the final out of inning number 6. That will do it in the 6th inning. To the 7th inning we go. Mayport trails 7-5 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Trailing by 2 runs in the top of the 7th inning, Mayport comes to bat. Here is Ethan Bergstrom. Gets ahead 2-0 against Kyle Odenbach. And Odenbach comes back inside now 3-0. Bergstrom, then Jordan Sherva, Sammy Satcham due up. There's a called strike 1. Kyle Odenbach now in line for the win, coming on in relief to start the 3rd inning. Here, this is 5th full inning that he's started. And he loses the number 9 hitter, Bergstrom, on a 5-pitch walk. 3rd walk of the game, plus a hit batter issued. Now Jordan Sherva comes up, representing the tying run. Pitch in the dirt, and runner holds. Got to be good on the base path, got to be aware, got to make sure you're knowing when you should be going. 1-0 the count to Jordan Sherva. 1 for 1 today with a single and then a walk and a hit by pitch. He's also scored a run. Hunter gets back, and now Odenbach sets and delivers. Called, strike 1 to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what Odenbach wants to do more of, is just throw strikes, make the other team hit it, and get out of this inning.
Yeah, 2 runs, 3 out. What helps first? Here's 1 at second. Relay to first is not in time. They get the Sherva grounding into the fielder's choice, get the lead runner Bergstrom. The 5-4, but relay to first, not in time. So, 1 down now. Tying run still at the plate. Samuel Satrom comes up. Here as he grounds 1 left side on a hop, fielded at third, throw to second for 1, relay to first is not in time as Satrom just beats it by a half a step. So again, the 5-3 for out number 2. And now last out time. Here as Sawyer Satrom comes up, and he's trying to replicate what he did back at inning number 2 when he had a 2-run home run to, at the time, make it a 5-0 Mayport lead. 2 for 2 today with a walk. First pitch comes up high. Certainly showed the power earlier. You got good hitter and Jordan Evans on deck too. Got to be careful. Throw over to first is not in time. Samuel Satrom gets back. Here's a pitch in the dirt and gets by Peterson. Satrom will take a turn at second, take a look at third, and hold up. So he's now in scoring position. But that runner on second only matters if the runner at the plate scores too. 7-5 our score. All 5 coming in the second inning for Mayport. Pitch outside, ball 3. See if Odenbach nibbles, and if he's okay, give him the free pass now with first base open, or if he wants to still try and cut him down. And it's 4-pitch walk. So Satrom will take first base, Sawyer Satrom at first base, Sammy Satrom at second base, and now Jordan Evans comes up. First we got a visit to the mound. And early signals, I think we're having a conference, not a pitching change. But it's 2 down, runners on first and second in a 7-5 ball game. Big spot here for Jordan Evans, the first baseman for Mayport. Evans in the game, 1 for 3, singled back in inning number 1, struck out, grounded into a fielder's choice, and you know, if you're going to have a guy up, well, with 2 outs, that's when Mayport's done all their damage here today. See if they can do it again. Here's the first pitch after the conference breaks up, and it's low for a ball.
Thompson's middle infielders are kind of hugging second base, and there's just really no reason to do that. Play a regular position and get an out.
That is interesting that they're playing a little bit closer to the bag there, more up the middle. Big holes there on the sides of the infield. 1-1 the offering. Now here to Evans, and this one is popped up infield. Pitcher Odenbach has it. Ooh, made it look interesting, but he has it for the pop-out to end the game. So Mayport gets no runs, no hits. They leave 2 runners on base, and that will be your ball game. 7-5. Thompson over Mayport. The final score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. Stay tuned. We'll come back with our post-game report and get you set for the pregame of game number 4 coming up here today on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
These reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust, someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsboro, and West Fargo. In Hillsboro, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys, your life, your law firm.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Hillsboro Drug is open to fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health. Come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Welcome into your post-game report after Thompson comes back to defeat Mayport 7-5. Your final score here today in game number 3. Thompson will move on, take on the winner of game number 4. That's at Northwood and Hillsboro Central Valley. That's coming up next. We'll have it for a year with YourLiveEvent.com. Meanwhile, it will be Mayport taking on Finley Sharon Hope Page in game 2 tomorrow in the consolation side of the double elimination bracket. Let's go with our game summary here. Your summary starts in inning number 2 when 5 runs come across for Mayport as they score 5 on 3 hits, including a bases loaded, bases clearing triple from Samuel Satcham and then a 2-run home run from Sawyer Satcham. And that would be it in the inning as they score those 5 runs, jump out to a 5-0 lead. Meanwhile, Thompson comes back. They get a leadoff walk and a RBI single from Tyler Cunningham later in the bottom of the second to get on the board. Then in the 3rd inning, Thompson changes pitchers. Kyle Odenbach comes in to pitch, and the rest of the way, he goes 5 innings, does not give up any runs or hits. He does walk 4 and hit 1, but he doesn't allow the base runners to really move around that much for Mayport. Meanwhile, Thompson adds 3 in the 3rd. Big hit being a 2 RBI double from Wade Strandy and Ryan Strandy with an RBI single in the inning. Then the 5th, they finally break through, tie it up, take the lead. There as the first 3 batters all reach base. Ryan Strandy with another RBI single. And then Reese Berberich with another RBI and a run scoring on an error to bring in 3 runs in the 5th, take a 7-5 lead. 6th and 7th are fairly uneventful for Mayport at the plate, and Thompson gets the win. They move on. Again, they will take on the winner between Hatton Northwood and Hillsboro Central Valley. That game coming up next. Before we get to that, we'll continue on with some stats. We got some awards to give out as well, too. That's in return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Welcome back to your post-game report. Before we get to our final stats, let's give out some awards here. We start with our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. And doing some connecting back in the 2nd inning, part of that 5-run inning for Mayport. A bases clearing 3 RBI triple from Sammy Satcham Followed up by a Sawyer Satcham 2-run home run, and doing some connecting there with the bat on the ball, back-to-back at-bats, and giving an early 5-0 lead for Mayport. That is your post-game connections of the game here today as Thompson defeats Mayport 7-5, your final score. Let's also talk here with our Precision Player of the Game. And coming through in a couple precise spots here for Thompson, Ryan Strandy, the designated hitter, goes 2 for 3 today, picks up a pair of RBIs, scores a run as well, and came through with the RBIs in the 5th inning as well to tie it up, and then scored the go-ahead run as well. Here as a 7-5 your final score. So Ryan Strandy, your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game from the guys at RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Visit them online, planterdoc.com. Let's run through your final numbers now. Starting with Mayport at the plate. Jordan Sherva was 1 for 2 today with a run scored. He also walked and was hit by a pitch. Samuel Satcham was 1 for 4 with a 3 RBI triple and a run scored. Sawyer Satcham was 2 for 2 at the plate with a 2-run home run. A run scored, 2 RBIs, and he walked twice in the game. Jordan Evans would go 1 for 4 at the plate. Cade Suzy would go 0 for 3. Lucas Fugelberg would be 1 for 3 with a run scored. Jake Hutter would be 0 for 2. Dylan Heward 0 for 3 with a run scored. Ethan Bergstrom would go 0 for 2 with a walk in the game. Cole Kritzberger played the field, did not record, and at bat. Pitching-wise, it was Sawyer Satcham with the start. He went 2 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. 3 of them were earned runs. And then it was in relief. Cade Suzy will take the loss. He goes 1 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs given up, 3 runs given up. Nope, 2 runs given up. There as I go. Get that in the right column there. 2 runs given up. He'll take the loss there. 2 strikeouts. He walked 1, hit 1 batter. And then Samuel Satcham came on relief for the final 2 innings. He gives up 4 hits, 1 run, strikes out 2, does not walk a batter in the game. For Mayport, it was 5 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors, 4 runners left on base. Well, and for Thompson, batting-wise, Jacob Dick 1 for 4 with a double. Zach Peterson was 1 for 3 with a run scored, a stolen base. He was also hit by a pitch. Clay Odenbach was 1 for 3 with a run scored plus a walk. Wade Strandy was 2 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Kyle Odenbach was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. He also walked once. Connor Welsh was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Ryan Strandy was 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Tyler Cunningham 1 for 2 with an RBI. He also had a sacrifice bunt. It was Reese Berberick with 1 for 3. He had an RBI. He was caught stealing. And yeah. And then Wyatt Parento played the field, did not record an at-bat here today for the Thompson. And 5 plus 3 plus 1. All right, pitching-wise for Thompson, it was Jacob Dick with the start. He would go 2 innings, give up 5 runs on 6 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Kyle Odenbach would come on relief, get the win. He'd go 5 innings. Did not allow a run, did not allow a hit. He did walk 4, hit 1 batter, struck out 2, but like I said, he gets the win, and when you get to this tournament format, that's the stat that kind of matters. Thompson in the game, 7 runs. They did it on 13 hits. They did not commit an error in the game, and they left 6 runners on base in the victory. Thompson will move on in the championship side of the bracket. They will take on either Hatton Northwood or Hillsboro Central Valley. Brady Siebel's getting set to bring you that matchup coming up next. And also it will be Mayport going into the consolation side of the bracket here tomorrow as they will take on Finley Sharon Hope Page in that matchup, Game 2, tomorrow. Thanks again for joining us here for our coverage of this District 6 baseball tournament game on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks to Brady Siebels, Keith Meyer running some camera here. Appreciate your efforts, as well as a thank you to all the sponsors you've seen throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Coverage continues. Game 4, Hatton Northwood and Hillsborough Central Valley. That's coming up. Brady Siebel's going to jump back into the booth. Thank you for that one. I'm Jake Berkmeyer. Heading out for today. I'll be with you again tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone, and thanks for watching on YourLiveEvent.com.